Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of Nanatsu no Taizai, or you could call it the 7 Deadly Sins, on chapter 287. This chapter right here was actually pretty cool, and I'm actually looking forward to see what's going to happen next. And really, I'm starting to like Zeldris a little bit more than I thought I would. I mean, like, first time I might have saw him and see him in action a couple times, I thought it was pretty cool and I liked him. Maybe because he's like Meliodas' brother, but this chapter might have made me love him more for a stupid reason, but what else am I supposed to like him about? So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that that Zeldris remembers Meliodas telling Zeldris like that I will fulfill my promise as soon as I gather the 10 commandments and become the Demon King. And Zeldris therefore tells everyone, what I'm about to show you is my true original power, so you better enjoy it. And we see to it that even Chandler and Cusack goes like, oh man, looks like we're no longer needed, huh? And we see to it, we see a flashback where Meliodas subdues Zeldris when he attacked him before with the sword attack, and he ends up whispering something in Zeldris' ear. And here's what happened. Meliodas actually tells Zeldris this is that Gelda is alive, and he even told Zeldris many years ago, 12 years ago, when Gelda awoke from her slumber in the seal, she drowned in grief and when she realized her fate with you, and she tried to choose death. But that's why I sealed her once more to wait for the right time. So it looks like what Meliodas told Zeldris is like, Gelda is alive. If you help me out, I will help you reunite with your lover Gelda. And of course, this is a flashback going back where Zeldris had to seal the vampire clan, and Gelda says, don't blame yourself, you did nothing wrong. In my deep sleep here in the seal, Zeldris, I've been dreaming about my days with you, etc., you know? And we see to it that Ludoshel literally just scoffs off Zeldris' power and says, oh, victory in this holy war belongs to the goddesses. And of course, Zeldris tells Ludoshel by saying, holy war? I have no interest in your stupid games, alright? Even Cusack was a little like concerned about Zeldris' behavior like that. And Zeldris uses Omnibus Nebula, and all of a sudden, everyone gets pushed back and gets swirled into him right now, you know? Like, they were forced to come at him, and then he ends up launching a powerful attack towards him, which involved a powerful explosion, which knocked out Guild Thunder and Hendrickson, obviously, damaged Escanor a bit, and actually hurt Ludoshel. They go like, what the hell is just happening? And we see to it that they're getting sucked in again. It looked like some kind of powerful gravity pull, and of course, like, Escanor himself is actually holding himself pretty good. As for, Merlin, she is okay in a certain sense, managing to save Guild Thunder and Hendrickson. Of course, she almost gets sucked in again, but she managed to teleport herself out of there. Of course, Chandler goes like, yeah, her infinity magic is literally giving us a hard time. But of course, Cusack says, we're simply running into only delaying the inevitable. That's it. There's no way she could beat this. And of course, like, even Ludoshel compliments Hendrickson to actually be concerned about him. And Ludoshel tries to attack Zeldris by saying, haha, you want to draw me in? Okay, I'll just attack you and kick your butt. But apparently that does not work against Zeldris. And all of a sudden, Ludoshel gets blasted back again. He goes like, what the hell just happened? And he landed on the back of Escanor, and they end up arguing, going like Escanor saying, can you get the hell off my back, dude? And Ludoshel's like, look, it's not like I wanted to, okay? This is a hardly time to argue right now. And we see to it that, like, that freaking Ludoshel calls Escanor a fool. I'm thinking in my mind, dude, you were on bad terms with him, and now you want to make it worse, especially when you're fighting against someone's powerful magic or true power right now, dude. Of course, Ludoshel asks Merlin, like, what is this magic power, huh? And we see to it, Merlin explains, like, here's what I'm gathering right now. 3 traits. Zeldris is at the center, and he could draw things with immense power of attraction or gravity, however you want to call it. But it can only draw living things, apparently. Physical attacks do not reach him, and instead we are hit with an unknown attack that they do not even know. And as Merlin explains it, that there's one more trait included, that the techniques that Rudishell and Merlin cast before him, before his magic power is unleashed, Omnis Nebula, it had no effect on him, so he's completely unharmed. Not to mention the magic attacks ain't working against him. Not to mention the Demon King's powers that's within him is being another part of it. Not only that, it's impossible to defend against, and physical and magic resistance on top of that. This is a battle that she could never imagine. So, in simpler words, like Zeldris' magic power is like drawing towards him anything that comes at him, and then he makes a powerful attack enough to like cause some damage to you. Not to mention a Demon King's powers being involved, and no physical or magical attacks can really reach him. So it looks like to me part of the Demon King's power is actually being involved with Zeldris' true strength. So we all know the Demon King's power here and there, so we got the idea because of Purgatory, you know? But aside from that, after realizing Zeldris' magic power that could draw things to him and he can make an attack and no magical or physical attacks could reach him or even affect him at all, that's going to be hard. I mean, imagine like being drawn into gravity so hard and it attacks you every time you reach the center and you can't even put any magic or physical harm on it. That's pretty crazy. But we see to it that Ludishell tries to ask Escanor for help, and Escanor's like, nah, I ain't gonna help you. He goes like, what the hell did you just say? And Escanor's like, look, giving me an order, I ain't gonna listen to some wisecrack at best. Even Cusack and Chandler's like, wisecrack? And we see to it that Ludishell's like, excuse me, who the hell do you think you are? I'm Lion Sin Lord Escanor. Did you forget? And Ludishell's like, look, I'm the leader of the 4 Archangels, Goddess Clan Ludishell. My word is the word of the greatest being on earth. Now do as I say. And Escanor's like, look, I can give a if you are this or that, okay? And freaking Ludishell is about to get killed right now by Zeldris' attack again. But Merlin asks Escanor, can you give her a hand, please? And of course, Escanor decides to grab Ludishell, says, fine, I'll help him out. And Ludishell's like, what? I thought you don't like listening to orders. And Escanor's like, Merlin's orders are a different story. Now, more importantly, do you have a plan in mind? If not, I'll send you flying. And Ludishell's like, I only have a plan if you agree to follow me. Is that clear? And right now, the chapter ends up with a message like, the Proud and Haughty two surprisingly agreed to team up. The counter attack against the assault begins. Impervious, unblockable, Zeldris, etc. And whatever it is, Flash and Sunshine, those 2 power graces came from the Supreme Deity. Possibly they have a chance to maybe bypass Zeldris' impenetrable defense, but we'll have to see. But aside from that, yeah, simple chapter indeed. We get to know that Meliodas tells Zeldris like Gelda is alive, she's just sealed once more, etc, etc, etc. And therefore, Zeldris decides to fulfill his promise to help Meliodas out to the end, and once he becomes Demon King, you know, and uses Omnis Nebula, which is some kind of strength of Zeldris' own magic, apparently, combined with the Demon King, is like drawing things to him like he's in the center, and then making powerful strikes like without knowing like what's hitting them right now, you know. And we all know what the Demon King's power is, etc., because of Purgatory, thanks to Meliodas, etc., and Bond figuring it out. But aside from that, like they can't hit Zeldris in a physical or magical way, but there's something else behind it possibly, but we'll have to see. Anyways, looking forward to like next chapter. It's called Operation God. So don't know how this one's gonna turn out, but it's gonna be crazy. Zeldris, you a cool guy, man. Fighting for the girl you love. I mean, that's cool. Anyone would want to do that if they have someone that they love and care about greatly. So until then, I will see you guys in my next video or so. I'm out for Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!